Hello everyone, and welcome to my reflection video for ASD Class 1301, Week 1. The things this week that went better than expected are very, very few. I can't say that really anything went better than expected. Most of it went about as I expected it would. The only thing that was much easier to get refactored than I thought it would be was the function to clear the local storage. That was pretty simple to figure out, and that surprised me. Overall, though, I struggled with this week. Mostly the get data function. Save data, of course, already worked from last month, or MIU, I should say. So that didn't really need any changing. But the get data, I sat here for 10 to 12 hours a day all week, and pretty much focused on that. I tried to do the edit, and I got it refactored, but without the display data, there's really no way for me to have any idea if my edit function worked or not. So I tried to work on that a little bit, but I focused mostly on the display, and I tried 3 or 4 different ways of getting it done. None of it was successful. Trying different things broke my page. For example, got rid of the footer and the back button on my header, and tried to play around with it, still couldn't figure it out. So overall, I'm not real pleased with this week, although I got it all refactored, and I've got 2 out of the 4 CRUD functionalities going for me. The skills for this week were, I pulled all the tricks out of the bag this week. We essentially have the knowledge of jQuery, or not jQuery, but JavaScript, that we need to be able to write this stuff. The biggest hurdle for me was not so much understanding the jQuery, but trying to figure out how to put it into my app, how to make what I want to make. I did a lot of research and found quite a few examples of jQuery code. I can read it fine for the most part and understand what they're doing. With aside of a couple occasions, I have to pick it apart a little bit to kind of decipher it, but I just had a really hard time figuring out how to apply that myself. So I had to rely on a lot of my resourcefulness and researchability, and really my experience of debugging and just trial and error. If something doesn't work or I'm not sure how to do it, just try something, see what it does. If it doesn't work, change it around, see what that does, and continue doing that until you get on the right track. Some reoccurring tasks in my life that I've optimized a process for are things like grocery shopping. I always make out a meal list and plan ahead a list of meals for the month. That way I know exactly what I need to buy without actually having to make a shopping list. I also, for like different medications that I need to take daily, I went and bought one of the daily medication dividers, so I can get a week's worth of stuff set up, whatever it may be. And then I just, when it's time to do that, I just have to go to that specific day and it's all set up for me. And then back in my days in the Army and stuff, I would always prepare my outfits, my clothes, get everything prepared the night before for the next day, so that was easier to get up, get dressed, and get out the door to work. But that's my video reflection for ASD Class 1301 Week 1. Thank you for watching and have a great day.